Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, and hello. Welcome to a fabulous, unbelievable, amazing Sunday in the middle of March. We're so glad that you decided to come along for today's journey because it's going to be quite the ride. Thank you for your patience while we were finishing up on the tech, but it was a worthy wait, I promise. Welcome to the Daily Antidote of Song. I want to say hello and thank you to everybody out there on Facebook Live. So glad you joined us. I especially want to shout out Kevin, who's coming in today from Facebook. Kevin, we are all thinking about you, sending you lots of vibes out there in the hospital, and we know you're going to pull through. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming in and singing with us anyway. And to everybody in this room, welcome. I want to say hello, of course, to Carol, Maillard, Barbara Hunt, and Louise Robinson, Ms. Lovely, who are in the room with us today, coming in from Sweet Honey in the Rock. We have a lot of adventures. We're going to be singing with them. And I want to thank Aaron Geyer for running the tech today. Thank you, Aaron. I want to say hello to Deborah and to Bonnie and to Anna and to Karen. Thank you guys for being here today. So glad you're here. Karen's coming in from Utah, Anna from Maryland, Bonnie from Idaho, and Deborah from Kentucky. We also have Aloysius coming in from Mass, Becky in Vancouver,
Wow.
Arlene in California, Trish in Victoria, Toby in California, Jane in Pennsylvania, Susan in Ohio, Karen in Arizona. Hello, Kathy in Virginia, Doug in Vermont. Hello, Julie. Nice to have you with us today. And Gay, hello. Nancy's Irish Cow in Washington State. Busy Graham, Carpe Diem Arts, hello. Sarah in Texas, hello. Sue in California, hello. Dan in Virginia. Julie, nice to have you. Lisa in Indiana. Renata in Wisconsin. Jamie in Victoria. Hello, Sue in Seattle. Christiana and Bob in Rockville, hello. Isabel in Florida. Annette in California. Jim in New York City. Deli in Maryland. Rosalie in Michigan. Ann in Maryland. Carolyn in Idaho. Gary in Mass. Storm in Mass. Luda and Mark, hello. Nice to see both of you today. So glad you're here. Martha in Oregon, Tom in Victoria, and lots of other folks coming in, not yet on video. Hello, Mommy, coming in from New Jersey. Elise in Georgia. Hello, Elise, coming in from Georgia. Elise Witt is one of our regular song leaders. And to all the folks who don't have your video on today, Cricket and Karen, Leslie, Robin, Lynn, and again, everybody out there, Hindi, hello, and everybody out there on Facebook Live, hello. And again, it's a really good time to take a deep breath. Ready, set, go. Sending so much love and happiness out to everyone who's joined us today to sing in the middle of a Sunday. It's a good thing to do, to take a pause, to sing a song, and to celebrate with these three lovely ladies who've joined us today. Carol, Maillard, Barbara Hunt, and Louise Robinson. So Carol and Louise are founding members of Sweet Honey in the Rock. They've been in the beginning. So Louise, Carol, I think, was it Natanju and Bernice Johnson Regan? Are you the four originals?
No, the fourth one is Maillard Fredericks.
That's right. Yep. Thank you. Maillard. And then eventually it followed with Issei and Natanju and no, not either.
Not in that order.
Oh, just so many women. so many wonderful women.
Lovely.
About 30 different women up until this day.
Very cool. So we have had Issei Barnwell in the room with us as a regular song leader. We've also had Natanju on Issei's birthday. We had Evie Harris on Issei's birthday.
Oh,
and also you all met Carol and Louise on Issei's birthday and Barbara. So
and Arne.
And Arne, who sings also with us regularly. Yep. So we are so excited that we're going to get one song today with Carol and one song with Louise, and kind of keeping in our themes from yesterday. We are going to be touching today on Women's History Month, on Deaf History Month, and also on the fact that it is the COVID 1 year mark. Carol, what did you call it?
Coronaversary.
The Coronaversary. Here we are today, noting, if not celebrating, at least noting that we've all been through something this year. That's been quite a tough thing. And here's one of the silver linings, being in this room, not only every day, but particularly today with these lovely ladies. Carol, would you like to take it away and teach your chorus and sing with us?
Sure. Hi, everybody. It's really a great honor for me to be here. And I want to thank Arne. Arne turned me on to you, Joe. So it's great to have our sisterhood, you know, blended in with all of you, all of what you all are doing. I just think it's incredible. So what I'm going to do, I am going to sing the song through for you. And then I'm going to just teach you all the chorus. When we do it again, I will sing the verse and I will sing the chorus along with you. It's pretty simple. And the only other thing I will ask you to do, and just remember, once I've taught the song and we've all got the chorus. When you know you got it, just give a little, this is applause in sign language. This is thank you. So you could do thank you, you can do hey, or you could do, all right. All right, here I go. This song is called Testimony, and it's written by a Canadian artist, singer-songwriter by the name of Farron. Some of you may know this song. All right, I'll sing the whole thing through. There's godlike and warlike and strong like only some show, and there are sad like and mad like and had like we know, but by my life be I spirit, and by my heart be I woman, and by my eyes be I open, and by my hands be I whole. You young ones, you're the next ones, and I hope you choose it well. You may try hard, but you may fall prey to the jaded jewel, but by your lives be you spirit, and by your heart be you women, and by your eyes be you open, and by your hands be you whole. Listen, there are waters hidden from us. In the maze we find them still. We'll take our elders, you bring your young ones, and may they take their own in turn. And by our lives be we spirit, and by our hearts be we women, and by our eyes be we open, and by our hands be we whole. So, right? Just so you know, I will sing the melody to the chorus very simply for you. Okay, here we go. And by, well, oh, let me say this first. The first chorus goes I, by my life, the I spirit. The second verse is to the young ones, is so by your life be you spirit. And the third one is for all of us, by our, our eyes be we open, be we whole. Okay, here we go. And by my life be I spirit. Now you. And by my life be I spirit. One more time. And by my life be I spirit. Now you go. And by my life be I spirit. Second line. And by my heart be I woman. Go. And by my heart be I woman. One more time. And by my heart be I woman. And by my eyes be I open, and by my eyes be I open. One more time. And by my eyes be I open, and by my hands be I whole. Here we go. And by my hands be I whole. All together one more time. And by my hands be I whole. Sufficient? Everybody's okay? Thank you. Hey. All right, let's do the chorus together one more time, everybody together. Now, Barbara, would you just show us the sign for life? Life. Spirit, right? Eyes, open, hands, and whole. Basic, beautiful. All right, here we're gonna sing through the chorus one more time. 1, 2, and here we go. And by my life be I spirit, and by my heart be I woman, and by my eyes be I open, and by my hands be I whole. I shall start the song and we will sing our chorus together. Thank you all. Here we go. There's godlike and warlike and there's godlike and warlike and strong like only some show, and there's mad like and sad like and had like we know, but by my life be I spirit, and by my heart be I woman, and by my eyes be I open, and by my hands be I whole. You young ones, you're the next ones, and I hope you choose it well. Oh, you may try hard, but you may fall prey to the jaded jewel, but by your lives be you spirit, and by your heart be you women, and by your eyes be you open, and by your hands be you whole. Listen, there are waters hidden from us. In the maze we find them still. We'll take the elders, you bring your young ones. May they take their own in turn, and by our lives be we spirit, and by our hearts be we women, and by our eyes be we open, and by by our hands, you can slow down here a little, be we Ashe. Thank you. Thank you. Yay.
Wow. Carol, thank you. Thank
You're very
you. Thank you.
welcome.
Yay is right. Yay. Wow. Amazing. Unbelievable. That was such a great journey to sing. So listening to you and watching you is so beautiful. And then getting to join in with you is just amazing. Thank you so much for the words are very powerful to that song. And the evolution of from the me to the we is a journey we're all taking right now as a nation, and an important journey that we're taking right now as a nation to really understanding the we aspects of the journey that maybe we have not always been on that we need to be on. And thank you so much. So
you're very welcome.
I am excited to sing that chorus through with you a couple of times again at the end of today's exciting time. And in the meantime, I am looking for Louise. There you are, Louise. I'm wondering, Louise, if you would be willing to teach your song so we can sing along with you. Oops, and you're muted. Hang on one second.
I'm sorry.
There you are. I'm going to do it for you. There you go.
Okay. That's what happens when you try to open the car door and the other person's trying to unlock it. And they're trying to pull it open. Hi, everybody. Thank you, Carol. That was really amazing. That's my sister there. And thank you, Joe, for having me. And thank you, Barbara. And thank everybody for being on this call. You know, I actually kind of got a last minute notice. And so I tried to think of what. So I woke up with a thought on my mind that, you know, first of all, we don't play enough. And as we get older, we forget play, you know, and children are so free because they play, you know. So I thought of something that maybe we could play and move around and have a little fun with. So I put this little ditty together. It is call and response, which means I'll call out something and you will respond. I'm going to show you how it goes. I'll call out a name. So if I say Joe, I want you all to say Joe. And I'll say, how you doing? And you'll say, how you doing? And I'll say, what you gonna do? And you'll answer, what you gonna do when this thing is through? And I'm talking about coronavirus, separation, mask, you know, isolation. So that's what we're talking about. What are we gonna do when this is over? And what we really wanna do in the chorus, it says, we're gonna dance, we're gonna shout, we're gonna show the world. And you can say what I'm all about, or you can say what it's all about. Either way. I'm going to strut my stuff without a doubt when I get out, and we'll repeat that. So I'll sing it through once. Whenever I touch myself, that's the call. Whenever I point, that's where you'll respond. Now we have a few volunteers, which means when we get to the chorus and we sing, I'm going to dance, sing and shout. The camera will be on that person and they're going to dance, sing and shout. They're going to show us all what it's all about. They're going to strut their stuff without a doubt when they get out. And that repeats twice. So we'll be looking for you to give us some energy and some movement. Okay. I'll go through it very slowly one time. Now there's a hand clap I'm going to do. If you can do it along with me. If not, do your response. And here we go. 1, 1, 2, 1. That's weird. Joe, you answer. Joe, what you doing? How you doing? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when this thing is through? Somebody, you need a mute though. Everybody, please mute. Otherwise, we're all coming in different times. Make sure you mute it. Okay. Everybody muted? I think you're not muted, Carol.
I got her. She did.
Okay, good.
Thank you. Thanks, Joe.
So here it go. They'll go, Joe, you answer. Joe, how you doing? What you gonna do? When this thing is through, I'm gonna dance and shout, show the world what I'm all about, strut my stuff without a doubt. When I get out, repeat, I'm gonna dance. So when it's your turn, when I call your name, all through that chorus, we want to see you do your thing. All right? All right, we're gonna try it. Be ready because I'm not going to say it ahead of time who I'm calling. I know we have Deborah, Erin, Joe, Bonnie. Do we have Robin or Karen?
Karen.
Okay, Karen and Anna. And at the end, we'll repeat it and we'll get a gallery shot and everybody's going to sing and dance. All right, here we go. Beautiful. Deborah, how you doing? What you gonna do when this thing is through? I'm gonna dance, sing and shout, show the world what I'm all about. Strut my stuff when I come out. When I get out again, I'm gonna dance, sing and shout, show the world what I'm all about. I'm gonna strut my stuff without a doubt when I get out. Thank you. Erin, what you doing? What you gonna do when this thing is through? I'm gonna dance, sing and shout, show the world what I'm all about. I'm gonna strut my stuff without a doubt when I get out. Come on, Erin, dance, sing and shout, show the world what I'm all about. I'm gonna strut my stuff when I get out. I get out. I'm talking about it. Yeah. Come on. Joe, how you doing? What you gonna do when this thing is through? I'm gonna dance, sing and shout, show the world what I'm all about. I'm gonna strut my stuff without a doubt when I get out. Come on, Joe, dance, sing and shout, show the world what I'm all about. I'm gonna strut my stuff when I get out. When I get out, that's what I'm talking about. Karen, how you doing? What you gonna do when this thing is through? Come on, Karen. I'm gonna dance, sing and shout, show the world what I'm all about. I'm gonna strut my stuff without a doubt when I get out. Come on, I'm gonna dance, sing and shout, show the world what I'm all about. I'm gonna strut my stuff when I get out without a doubt. Come on, Karen, yeah. That's what I like. Bonnie, how you doing? What you gonna do when this thing is through? Come on, Bonnie, I'm gonna dance, sing and shout, show the world what I'm all about. I'm gonna strut my stuff without a doubt when I get out. Come on, I'm gonna dance, sing and shout, show the world what I'm all about. I'm gonna strut my stuff when I get out without a doubt. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Anna, how you doing? What you gonna do when this thing is through? Come on, Anna, I'm gonna dance, sing and shout, show the world what I'm all about. I'm gonna strut my stuff without a doubt when I get out. Yeah, dance, sing and shout, show the world what I'm all about. I'm gonna strut my stuff when I get out without a doubt. That's what I'm talking about. Joe, give me a man. We have a man in the house. Come on. Do we have a man in the house?
We sure do. I'm going to find us one. Let's
And
see.
where is he?
I think he's Doug. Doug, are you our man? Doug's our man.
He's our man. Doug, how you doing? What you gonna do when everything is through? Come on, Doug, I'm gonna dance, sing and shout, show the world what I'm all about. I'm gonna strut my stuff without a doubt when I get out. Come on, Doug, dance, sing and shout, show the world what I'm all about. I'm gonna strut my stuff without a doubt when I get out. Everybody dance, sing and shout, show the world what I'm all about. Strut my stuff without a doubt when I get out. Everybody dance, sing and shout, show the world what I'm all about. I'm gonna strut my stuff when I get out. Without a doubt, hey, without a doubt, without a doubt. One more. Without a doubt, yeah. Wow.
Hello. Oh my God, that was so much fun, Louise. Thank you so much.
Now I need some water. Excuse me.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. I forgot to mute myself on that last little round. Sorry if you kind of heard a little bit of me in there too. That was amazing. And I loved all of our stars. Thank you so much to Karen and Doug, to Anna and Deborah and Bonnie. And I'm forgetting who else did it. Me, Aaron. Thank you, gang. That was really super, super fun. I cannot wait to go back and watch this one on Facebook Live. That was amazing. What an amazing amount of energy to put into our Basic Average Sunday, which has ceased to be basic and average completely at this point. I want to thank Barbara also for the signing, and of course, Carol also for singing. And I'm wondering if we can pull up our three lovely ladies for a little bit of chat time before we sing again. Louise, you got your breath?
Yeah.
Perfect.
I know what I'm going to do when I get out.
Yeah.
Take a nap.
Right.
All right, so let's see, Louise and Carol, we were chatting about if we can kind of roll it back towards Carol's song, the notion that we're in Women's History Month. Can I hear a little bit from the two of you about sort of your women role models in your lives, in music, or women you're empowered by today who are out there doing stuff? Either one of you can go first.
Well, let me say there are so many women. So as I answer the question, I'm just talking about this moment, right in this moment. And musically, I've been in the car jamming with Aretha Franklin for the last week. And you know, that sister, when she's singing, her heart is just wailing. It's just wailing. And I'm really just appreciating what she does naturally, what her spirit is doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, she can sing, and lots of people can sing, but what her spirit, what she's allowing to come through. So musically, I've been in the Aretha Franklin mode. And women is interesting. I listened to a sermon by my pastor this morning, and he spoke on Mary. He started out saying, you know, we witnessed something in a presidential debate that we had never seen before. A first woman candidate, a first African-American Asian woman candidate. And he talked about how in the debate, Vice President Pence was talking all over the moderator. And so but the moderator couldn't control it. And when Kamala came on, the moderator and Pence talked over Kamala with all the dignity said, "I'm speaking now. I'm speaking now." Yes. And the moderator tried to even talk over Kamala, and Kamala said, "I'm speaking now." So, and he referred that to the mother Mary, Jesus's mother. This is not a religious conversation, but it's just a spiritual conversation about women and how she was able to, I won't even go into the whole story. She was able to say something to Jesus that he didn't understand at first. And he said, you know, that has nothing to do with me. And basically she said, it has everything to do with you, because it's dealing with your brothers or your sisters, and that's your community. And if it affects someone in your community, it has something to do with you. So I'm just looking at the power of women and mothers. And most of the you know, we talked about Malcolm X and James Baldwin and Martin Luther King, men who had women who were very influential in their life. So I'm admiring mothers today. I'm always gonna have to just throw in my sister Maya Angelou. She had so much wisdom. Whenever she opened her mouth, I just fell in. So I'll give it to Carol, because I could go on and on.
That was great, Louise, because you know, we're thinking about women who influence, or, you know, I've just been thinking a lot about growing up and surrounded, not even surrounded, but always is, you know, my Aunt Lucille is number one top of it. She saved my life. She gave me life. She kept me going. She kept me hopeful. She let me know I was okay, just like I am. Like I was crazy, wild, you know, just creative, you know. And my grandmother was very strict another woman. That's another side of it. A missing mother that I saw periodically. Those kinds of issues, I think, really, they influence. And I thought about them while I was growing up, but I think at this point in time, I'm gonna tell y'all, I am surrounded by the most phenomenal group of women. The Sweet Honey ladies are in there, but these sisters that I've been with for almost 50 years, Lynn Whitfield, Kiki Shepard, Rosie Lee Hooks, Raphia Jones, Julianne Lucas, Joy Hooks, name, and Louise Robinson. This is where my heart is healed, and I love whatever is unconditional love. That's what I get it from. Yeah. When I look at where women are today, and also Louise, I got to give your mother some props too, because Louise's mother's fierce. She's 97, and she don't stop talking trash, making you laugh, taking care of herself, and being optimistic, being hopeful. And I think that's where the women that I see out there, the Stacey Abrams, Kamala Harris, they are there because of the women that came before. We stand on those shoulders, give homage and praise. I'm speaking from my perspective as an African-American woman. And I know that all women have done many things to make it better for our gentlemen friends.
Right.
We support them. We inform them. Jesus' mother said, no, baby, it is about you. So go in there and do what you're supposed to do. And he did. You know what I'm saying? I know what that story is. So I'm just heartened, such a beautiful time of change. This is a beautiful time of change. So jump in there, embrace it, see where you fit in, and do your job. Be a part of it all. Make change and be happy moving forward into a new era. Woo!
Oh, Maillard, thank you. Thank you for shouting out my mother.
I'm gonna shout out Miss Vivian now.
She's a strong one, y'all. She's been a lot of people's strength during COVID, and she's even lost her sight, and she's still during this, and she still is encouraging everybody and has a poem for you. So thank you, Carol.
You're welcome, baby.
Beautiful.
That's my mother's other child,
Huh?
I said, you're my mother's other child. We're sisters of another mother. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's so great. Thank you, guys. I love it. So we got to talk a little bit yesterday to Barbara about Deaf History Month, and I'd love to ask all three of you to jump in here. Sweet Honey was a little bit original in the idea that they had a member of the band who was a sign language interpreter, someone who was there all the time. Can you talk a little bit about how that came about and why you chose to do that?
You guys mind if I tell that story? I do know that story.
No, I want you to.
Okay. In the late 70s, Sweet Honey started traveling to the Bay Area and we're doing events with women's groups during the continuation, the power of the women's movement really affected them, because one of the things they realized was that everything was accessible. If you had kids for an event, you had some place to leave your kids so you could just get away. If it was a concert, the kids were welcome, but if you want to put them in a kid's room, you could. Wheelchair accessibility, a sign language interpreter for every single event. And I think Bernice was very impressed with that. The group was impressed with that energy. And Bernice always tells the story that one morning she woke up one Sunday morning and something said, go to All Souls Church. And she didn't know why. She doesn't go to All Souls Church. She doesn't get up and go to church every Sunday, but she did that. And Dr. Barnwell was signing, "He ain't heavy, he's my brother," while she sang it. Now, Barbara will always let us know that signing and singing is a bit challenging, but Izai was signing herself. And Bernice was just so impressed. She asked Izai to try and sign, but Izai had to audition as a singer as well. Izai said, I can't sing. When she got into the group, I can't sing and sign. It's just too crazy. I'd rather sing, but you should find Shirley Childress Saxton. Shirley Childress at the time. Yes, Shirley Childress Johnson. And it's the rest is history. I think that we were one of the early groups to keep a sign language interpreter always involved in our work. We also do all we can to take them overseas, take the sign language interpreter with us to Germany, to Australia, to Paraguay, to Peru, to Brazil, wherever we could take our sign language interpreter, we do that. And it opens up the eyes of others who say, oh, wow, this is a possibility.
That is a great, thank you, Carol, a great story, amazing to really learn that. And just to sort of be in a moment of imagining Issei Barnwell singing "He Ain't Heavy, He's My Brother" and signing at the same time, that's almost a little too powerful of an image. Like I have to just stop and imagine, like, I mean, all of the different ways we've met Issei in this room and seen her power.
Right.
Try putting all those pieces together. She, like the other three lovelies in this room, the formal official lovely and the other two lovelies that have joined, you guys are,
Go, Joe.
you guys are powerhouses. I mean, it's just amazing the stuff that you guys have done for the musical culture of our nation, and I would say of our globe. And also, there's so much more that you guys do behind the scenes. Can you talk a little bit about what you've got going on now, or that you've been doing through other things besides music, or other groups, or whatever else it is you're up to?
Can I go back for one quick second? I just
Please.
want to pick a little piece of sign language interpreter. A lot of times when you see a sign language interpreter on the stage, they're off to the side, and you have the main event and someone signing. Well, Sweet Honey has an arc on stage, and the sign language interpreter is a part of that arc. It's not a separate piece. She learns the song, she's in rehearsal, she wears the same costume, whatever you see on stage. She moves when, you know, if she's signing a singer that's moving down stage, she can come down stage and do the movement. It's like a fifth, you know, not even whatever amount. If there are 4 singers, that's the 5th voice. If there are 5 singers, that's the 6th voice. So it's, I think the beauty of it is it's an inclusive circle. The sign language interpreter is a part of the ensemble.
Right.
It sure feels that way if we go back. I mean, so right now we're not seeing Sweet Honey in the Rock live, which we can't wait until we can. There's going to be another Daily Antidote live meetup group. Is the first concert Sweet Honey has, wherever it is. I don't care if it's in Poland or wherever else you said you go. We're coming. We're gonna all be there in the audience waving. So yeah, when you see the videos on YouTube, you can see that the sign language interpreter is sort of equal billing, I guess, right? Like you guys are a team in a way that's so obvious, and absolutely love that. So Barbara, do you want to add anything to the discussion about sign language? You've been with Sweet Honey now for I think about 6 years or so. Can you tell us a little bit more about sort of coming in and what you feel like you've experienced in the scene? And I'll unmute you so that you don't have to try and unmute yourself. All right, you're good.
Okay. I don't think I can add to what Carol and Louise have already said. I can remember when they first started using a sign language interpreter, the deaf community was just thrilled, just in awe. And it was like Sweet Honey was the event everyone had to go to because there was a sign language interpreter. And I think in many places that still is the feeling that finally, you know, people are thinking about what we want to see. We can enjoy a performance also. You know, often many of the deaf people have memorized the words to the songs. They remember the costumes, how you look, what you did, what you said. So it really, I can't really explain the impact, you know, that Sweet Honey had at that time.
Thank you. That's beautiful. So can I just say, I am like the person least likely to watch any any football game or any Super Bowl, or even necessarily to know what sport the Super Bowl is. However, I had a great conversation with Barbara, who told me that a friend of hers was signing the national anthem at the Super Bowl, and I went and watched. And for anybody in this room who also
Oh,
may not be a
wow.
football person, you've got to go Google. Tell us his name again. Warren.
His name is Warren Snipes, but his nickname, that's what everybody knows him as, Wawa. So it's Warren Wawa Snipes.
And it was so powerful. So never mind that that's a song that, already moves us. We've been potentially singing that song since we were quite small. But it's a full body experience. He is just in, and the delight that you can see. I mean, Barbara, at some point we're going to have to get you in here, getting to see the whole of you doing the whole thing, because I know you also do that full body movement way of signing. It's completely tremendous. Thank you so much, Barbara, for bringing yourself here and your amazing skills and talents. And thank you so much to Carol and to Louise for bringing us 2 great songs today.
Thank you all for dancing and singing.
Yeah. So honestly, I want to do both songs again, but then I think nobody will ever leave once we get them all dancing around from Louise's song again. Everybody's just going to be like, they're going to be like, yeah, we're here. What's next? So Carol, I'm going to turn it back over to you. Do you think we could sing your chorus a couple times and ease us out of the room a little? Thank you.
I'll do my best. I'll do my absolute best. I think what we'll do, and by my life, be our spirit, and then go to by our lives. Okay, we'll do it that way. All right. Okay. Everybody's in. Here we go. 5, 6, 7. And by my life, be I spirit, and by my heart, be I woman, and by my eyes, be I open, and by my hands, be I whole, and by our lives be we spirit, and by our hearts be we women, and by our eyes be I open, and by our hands be we whole.
Carol Maillard, Louise Robinson, Barbara Hunt. Guys, you guys are the life of every party. I'm sure of it. Cannot wait. Yeah, thank you so much for being here today. It's just amazing to have the 3 of you in the room together, and looking forward to whatever else it is we can pull out to do for Deaf History Month and for any other celebrations we come up with that we can share with you. And thank you again for bringing your time here. Do you have anything you'd like to say to the folks before we leave?
Just take good care of yourselves. Take good care of yourselves. Love yourselves. Love others. Give love. Any opportunity you can. A smile. A help up the steps with somebody. Pick up a package. Just do good for others.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Lou. I'm in it. Go.
I say stay safe, stay fortified, stay quiet, because there's something good in this whole situation that seems so bad for each of us. And so you want to come out with your nugget. You want to come out the way you went in, or feeling like you lost something or you depleted in some way. This is every opportunity to come out juiced up. There's something in there. Just be quiet and get it. I love you all. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you.
God bless.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you.
And thank Barbara.
And Barbara, thank you so much.
Barbara, do you have anything you'd like to say as a parting anything, or are you, no, okay. All right. Thank you again, Barbara Hunt, Carol Maillard, Louise Robinson. Can we please all give them a big hand? And we're going to say goodbyes for today. Thank you for being here. Goodbye to Kevin out there on Facebook Live. We're wishing you lots of healing vibes. And to all of the folks in the room, Aaron, thank you again for being on tech. Deborah,
Yeah.
Bonnie, Anna, thank you. Aloysius and Becky, Arlene, Toby. I want to also thank the volunteers who did the dancing and the jumping. It was really fun to work with you guys. So I remember that Deborah was in there, and Aaron, and Karen, and Bonnie, and I'm maybe forgetting somebody.
Anna.
Joe,
Anna,
and
thank you.
and Joe.
Anna and Joe.
And
thank you.
Deborah.
And Doug coming in at the last minute.
And
there
Doug,
on the
right.
fly. Yep. Thank you so much, gang. That was great. I forgot to say goodbye to everybody out there on Facebook Live. Just a quick note for you out there. Tomorrow we begin our third Archive Challenge Week with the Library of Congress American Folklife Center. Please join us for a week of incredible music starting tomorrow. Can't wait to see you. Thanks again for being here today, and look forward to seeing you soon.